Hello everyone, and welcome to my BNB24 official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Daphne Rose hiding anything sinister from Carter? Is Daphne Rose concealing a dubious past from the Forrester Creations group? Below are spoilers for what will happen on Bold and Beautiful next week. According to previews, Carter Walton will have the courage to approach Daphne Rose on Bold next week. On the CBS soap opera, Carter and Daphne had a convoluted past. During the Forrester Creations coup, Daphne was first employed to woo Carter, but the perfume expert ultimately fell in love with him. Viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful will remember that Carter rejected Daphne and chose to pursue a romantic relationship with Hope Logan after flirting at work. Prior to Hope's decision to try again with Liam Spencer, Carter and Hope were genuinely engaged. However, B&B spoilers indicate that Carter and Daphne will begin to get closer, so he won't be spending the holidays by himself. However, there are rumors circulating online that Daphne, the Nose Rose, may have some secrets that could come to light while Carter is pursuing her. Daphne Rose has likely taken on similarly dubious jobs in the past since Steffi Forrester paid her to have an affair with Carter and assist in regaining control of a business. Is she traveling to Los Angeles with a bitter ex? Or might she be facing legal issues of some kind? In any case, Carter might be much over his head. How do you feel about the romance between Daphne and Carter? Are they a potential power couple or a recipe for disaster? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful 3 new love triangles. Is it time for a romantic makeover? Written by Heather Hughes on December 14, 2025 remarks. Comment on television, spoilers, soap opera, The Beautiful and the Bold 16. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful 3 new love triangles. Is it time for a romantic makeover? According to spoilers, if The Bold and the Beautiful decides it's time for a romance makeover, 3 brand new love triangles might upend the status quo. Let's talk about B&B's current state, because many fans would like to see some new plotlines and pairings. The show has been busy bringing some significant couples back together on canvas in recent months. Hope Logan Spencer has wed Liam Spencer. Bill Spencer has reconciled with Katie Logan, and Rich Forrester selected Brooke Logan Forrester. While it's wonderful to see these couples back together after spending too much time apart, it would also be fantastic to see some fresh romantic possibilities. Perhaps B&B might experiment with some new love triangle possibilities, now that all those significant couples are confirmed. In light of this, let's think about a few possible romantic intruders and the tales they might tell. 1. Will is vying for Elektra's affection? Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester could use some drama now that Luna Nozawa has left. Without someone else to keep things interesting, Elektra and Will become mired in a dull place. Could Elektra fall in love with someone else and get interested in them? Whether it's a fresh character or someone who is currently on canvas like Zen Forrester Dominguez, Will may have to contend with some rivalry for Elektra's affection. 2. Could Carter and Daphne's future be threatened by Ivy's crush? Ivy Forrester put on a brave front and eventually supported Liam and Hope's reunion despite being disappointed to learn that they were getting back together. Why not put Ivy in a romantic triangle with Carter Walton and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire? As she deserves a fresh romantic path of her own. Ivy can develop a problematic crush on Carter if Daphne determines that he is the one for her and that she is prepared to trust what they are creating. 3. Does Remy become envious of Deke's new partner? He might develop feelings for another man after his relationship with Deke Sharp, which would make Remy Price fear that his love is fading. A new plot point and some dramatic turns could result from Remy's envious side emerging and sending him back into insane land. Stay tuned for updates on any significant romance news, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that other intriguing storylines will ultimately begin. Make CDL your go-to source for more hot Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Katie is taken aback by Bill's proposal. With the support of their closest relatives, Liam and Hope exchanged vows. Deacon gladly went to support his daughter, but Sheila, his wife, was purposefully left out of the festivities. As the ceremony's officiant, Beth made it apparent that Sheila wasn't welcome. After making that choice, Hope and Liam continued to concentrate on their vows while Douglas and Kelly celebrated the significant occasion. After all the commotion with Will and Luna, Bill and Katie moved back in together. They've been getting along and rekindling their romance. Bill's amazing gift, Thomas's ferocious return. Bill Spencer, meantime, has a wonderful wedding present for Katie Logan. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue to read. First, let's talk about Thomas. Fans are aware that Douglas Forrester attended the wedding of Liam and Hope Logan Spencer. But Douglas was just going to be there for a day, Hope said. Before we know it, Thomas enters Forrester Creations. Thomas takes Rich Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan into the showroom. At that point, Thomas adds, "This is where I need to be." Designing once more at Forrester Creations. Rich smiles with delight as Thomas makes his announcement. Working with Thomas at the Los Angeles location has always been preferred by the man. Thomas's presence will help Ridge a little because Eric Forrester is retiring. According to Sunday, December 14th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope is once again wed to Liam. Naturally, turmoil would ensue since the woman is ecstatic. It has to do with Thomas's coming back. Fans are aware that Hope appointed Deke Sharp as her new principal designer. Hope acknowledges that he is inexperienced and need direction, yet his concepts are very innovative. But now that Thomas is back, Ridge and Steffi will put pressure on Hope to collaborate with him once more. In a sneak peek, Steffi asserts that Hope cannot decline to collaborate with Thomas simply because he unnerves her. Fans watch as Bill pops the question to Katie following Hope and Liam's wedding. Then in a sneak peek, we learn that Bill has an incredible wedding gift for his future wife. When the brunette finds out that Bill is giving her her own fashion house, she gives him a passionate kiss. Spencer is probably going to join Katie's new business. Will Ivy and Electra Forrester also depart? It appears that Katie might wind up stealing some of Forrester Creations' talented employees. Stay tuned because it's possible that the fashion house rivalry stories we've been waiting for are finally coming. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor's scandal leads to marital drama, and Finn and Steffi's next blow-up is revealed? Written by Heather Hughes on December 14, 2025 remarks. Comment on television spoilers soap opera. 52 The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor's scandal leads to marital drama, and Finn and Steffi's next blow-up is revealed? Will there be any marital trouble as a result of Taylor Hayes' scandal? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that John Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan's next blow-up will be revealed. Despite the pandemonium that followed Luna Nozawa's escape, Steffi and Finn were able to maintain their composure. Finn and Steffi anticipate that things will be easy going forward now that Luna is gone. But on a soap opera like B&B, that simply isn't feasible. Sheila Sharp is likely to be a contributing factor in Steffi and Finn's inevitable future marital strife. Since her mother-son relationship with Finn was revealed, Sheila has frequently caused trouble for herself. However, Steffi's mother might also be involved in the upcoming disaster. Taylor and Deacon Sharp appear to have the potential to cross the line together in the future. If an affair occurs, Taylor can receive criticism for her involvement because it takes two to tango. Given that Steffi is a strong supporter of Taylor, this may easily cause friction between Finn and her. If Taylor goes too far with Deacon, Steffi might defend her mother's behavior, because she can't really do anything wrong in her eyes. Steffi would contend that since Deacon is married to Sheila, who is constantly on the verge of going insane, it is only natural for him to be drawn to a great lady like Taylor. Finn, however, could believe that Taylor made a mistake by giving in to temptation with Sheila's spouse. Deacon will undoubtedly bear some of the blame as well, but Finn might believe that Taylor should have known better than to agitate Sheila in this way and invite further peril. Naturally, Steffi could contend that Deacon wouldn't have strayed in the first place if Sheila had been a normal lady without dark, cunning tendencies. In order to avoid holding Taylor accountable for any of it, Steffi may try to turn everything around, which could lead to conflict with Finn. Although Finn would never condone Sheila's insane reaction, he will undoubtedly object if Taylor assists Deacon in cheating on his biological mother. That might completely ruin their lives and is just screaming for trouble. If Taylor and Deacon push Sheila too far, terrible news may be on the horizon, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Stay tuned for updates on all the crazy things that will happen. Make CDL your go-to source for Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Does Thomas mend Ridge and Eric's strained relationship by performing a Christmas miracle? Written by Heather Hughes on December 14, 2025 remarks. Comment on television spoilers soap opera, The Beautiful and the Bold 62. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Thomas mends Ridge and Eric's broken bond and brings Christmas miracle? According to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas Forrester might perform a Christmas miracle. This year, will Thomas mend the strained relationship between Ridge and Eric Forrester? It's crucial to remember that Thomas will be making a Christmas comeback. Thomas might be crucial in uniting the Forrester family as the show enters the holiday season. Fans of B&B are aware that Eric and Ridge just had a heated argument at Forrester Creations. Eric was still upset and hurt, even though he eventually calmed down and accepted Ridge's decision to push him toward retirement. At the same time, some of the things Eric said to Ridge during that heated exchange make him feel a little bad. In a similar vein, Ridge has been second-guessing his actions and wondering if they were the appropriate ones. There is still time for Ridge and Eric to make amends before Christmas because they are still in love. Perhaps this holiday season, Eric and Ridge may even come to an agreement. When Thomas returns, he might make it his goal to put things right because he loves both his father and grandfather. If Thomas assists Ridge and Eric in coming to a mutually agreeable solution, he might be the cause of this year's Christmas miracle. Naturally, now that Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, has seen Eric's incredible sketches, it might be a cooperative effort. Thomas might be inspired to make sure Ridge sees the new designs once Steffi tells him about those. Thomas may tell Ridge about the sketches and put pressure on Eric to present them. Eric might eventually contribute to the couture line as a result of this, and he might even pledge not to take on too much other work. Ridge could easily employ those amazing sketches at Forrester Creations now that he is aware of their existence. In any event, according to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas's return could strengthen the bonds between the Forresters, so keep checking back to see if he has good news for Eric and Ridge. For the most recent Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news and updates, visit CDL often. Is Eric Forrester requesting reinforcements? The patriarch's family wants him to permanently put away his sketch pad because he is outnumbered at work. Should Eric bring in some troops now? Here are spoilers for every new episode of Bold and Beautiful that will air next week. When he almost passed away on The Bold and the Beautiful last year, Eric Forrester made it quite evident that, despite his advanced age, he would never leave his fashion company, Forrester Creations. Eric almost died from stress when the father and son got into a fight at a fashion show. Ridge, however, never stops attempting to put his father out to pasture. Ridge Forrester threw Eric a surprise retirement party, and Eric is still upset about it. The father and son had a heartfelt conversation about Eric, leaving the fashion firm to focus on his health in order to live a long life and spend time with his grandchildren. However, according to Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, tensions at FC will keep rising. There are other sons of Eric besides Ridge Forrester. Why doesn't Eric Forrester simply bring in one of his other kids now that Ridge has taken a stance and enlisted everyone to assist him in retiring his father? Both Thorne and Rick Forrester may be returning, according to soap opera rumors that have been circulating for some time. Will Rick or Thorne correct Ridge and allow Eric to continue designing? Or will they concur that their father should prioritize his health before fashion?